Hola a todos, un momento, voy a leer un mensaje. Vale. Vamos a empezar la partida. Por donde lo dejé, más o menos. O sea, hice un directo sin micro ni nada. Muy pequeño, pues por ahí que empecé el pack. Que no salió la presentación de cuando empezaba el primer pack, bueno, segundo pack. O sea, letras, pero bueno, no pasa nada. Es que es imposible subir el juego de lo largo que es. Entero. Así que... Tiene buena pinta este pack también, por eso. Así que me gusta. Siendo pack también estaba muy chulo, la verdad. El primer pack, perdón. Estaba bastante bien también. Así que vamos a ver por dónde lo dejemos. Habla con en su tienda albóndigas. Vale. A ver las misiones. No sé si es secundaria. Vale. Vamos a hacer esta secundaria, ¿vale? Luego seguiremos con el pack. ¿Vale? Porque primero... A ver, un momento. Misiones... Pide 35, ¿vale? Yo soy 35, pero bueno. Y es otro mundo, o sea, otro mapa, mola un montón. Es uno nuevo. Así que vamos a seguir con esto. Vamos a hablar un momento con este. Está cerrado. Vale, pues tiene que ser otra puerta. De por aquí. Llamar, vale.
Hattori, you in there? Open up.
No chance. Leave me be.
Don't be silly. Let me in.
No, never. I shall stay in here until Middenvern.
No es lo que acordamos.
Forgive me, Geralt. That was a mistake. To parley with bandits, make deals.
Too late now. King of Beggars will get you supplies, and then what? You'll have to pay him.
What have I done? Geralt, you must help me.
No, I won't. I'm a witcher, not a bodyguard.
Precisely. You must find me a bodyguard. Geralt, I beg you. They'll kill me.
What? Where am I supposed to find you a bodyguard?
There's a mercenary, Sucrus. Often drinks at the Sturgeon. He's an old pirate, a Skelliger. He used to work for me. Huge as an oak. Wouldn't fear a dozen cleavers.
Can't you talk to him yourself?
We parted... not on the best of terms. That is to say, he demanded a bonus, and I...
Didn't pay him. Great. What now? Am I supposed to pay your dues?
I'm certain you'll find some way to agree. Geralt, please don't leave me this way.
A ver, vale. Después de esto me iré a hacer lo del pack. Vale, no está muy lejos, parece.
Lollygagging.
God. The Reapers come from here.
Guess I should interject.
What the fuck are you doing? We weren't done conversing.
Call that a conversation?
Not your plowing business. You need a smack, is that it?
Hostia.
Never learn. Sorry, but you asked for it. I'm Geralt.
Sucrus. You did well, mate. An ale to patch things. Come, we'll talk inside.
Vale. Haré esta misión y ya te digo, empezaré el... Seguiré por donde iba, no empezaré,
What
pues ya lo
brings
empecé.
you here, Geralt?
No tengo gigante. Ni el segundo pack. Un
Looking for
trabajo
a
para ver.
bodyguard. Interested?
Why not, if there's coin in it?
Well, there isn't. Not yet.
So we're to barter. Favor for a favor, aren't we?
I'm gonna kill you, Hattori. Yeah, I guess. What did you have in mind?
My brother-in-law owes me some coin. Get it back and we'll talk.
Vale.
Damn it. I'll do it. Where'll I find him?
Nearby at the docks. You know what? I don't care for his coin all in all. If you don't get it back, I won't mind.
So what do you want me to do?
Smash his stock of mead. Was me brought it in from Aunt Skellig.
That a mature thing to do?
Nay, but it's fair.
Why'd your hair go
vale.
white?
Ahora por dónde se sale.
One drink all I had.
Te meto,
You look fucking
Vale.
amazing. On top of me. It's a material world.
Por aquí. Convence a mercaderes, sí, pirata. Vale. Algo tiene que haber aquí.
Let's deal with this side of the pond.
¿Qué coño hay aquí? O destruye su su mercancía. ¿Será este?
Greetings. I'm Mr. Sucrus's collector. Come to get...
Mr. Sucrus, the man's a boor. I do not deal with illiterate peasants. Tell him I'll pay just as soon as palm trees sprout on Skellige.
Got a problem with Sucrus?
I thought, mead. I shall import mead. Daft idea for a business. The import duties, my bollocks shrivel at the thought. I paid the bastard what we agreed, less half the duties. And palm trees will sooner sprout in Skellige.
Yeah, I know. I don't have time for this. So long.
Vale, pues esto tengo que romper algo, ¿no? Esto lo tengo que romper.
He's gone mad! Run!
Vale. Coño, estoy encerrado ahí. Vale. Quiero empezar ese pack porque encima estoy en otro mapa, ¿sabes? Está mucho más chulo. Quiero continuarlo. En cuanto acabe esta misión secundaria, que le quedará muy poquito. Es un nivel bastante alto ya, ¿eh? Joder. Un momento, voy a leer el comentario, a ver. Transmisión. Ah, mira, comentario. ¿Sabes? Ah, está muy bien, la verdad. Vale, era abajo.
Greetings.
Aye, Garrett. How you doing?
Got rid of that shipment.
Is that so? Well done, mate. So who am I to knock off?
Just want you to keep an eye on someone. This swordsmith. Seems you know each other.
I be your Hattori, the elf. Tried swindling me on axes once, the bastard. You working for him?
You could say that. We're trying to dismantle the swordsmithing monopoly in Novigrad.
Oh, noble cause. Well, you're vouching for him, don't see why not. I'll grab some of the boys and we can go.
Vale. Ahora tengo que volver allí. No empujes, tío.
Nothing doing. Something reading.
You copy it.
Greetings, Hattori. See, Sucrus already found you. You two agree to something?
Yes, Geralt. I was
Estás
forced to sell
en...
him a few axes at the wholesale price, but I was
No
glad
estás
to
en tu
do it.
casa, ¿no,
Thank you.
carilla? Sí, será... Gracias. Ya aceptaste pedido.
Finally accepting orders for swords again?
Sadly, no. I lack certain crafting supplies.
Let me guess. Ernst van Horn's got a monopoly on them as well.
Just so. He bought them cheap from sword makers abandoning the trade. Now he hoards them like a squirrel. But if you... No. You'd never agree.
Agree to what?
I happen to know where Van Horn keeps his hoard. It's more than he could possibly ever use. We could borrow a little.
What are you getting me into? Borrow? Don't you mean steal?
Stealing from a thief's no crime.
It isn't? So what is it? Poetic justice? How did I get sucked into this? And why?
It's simple. The best swords you've ever seen. Armor, trebuchet, catapults.
All right. Assuming I agree, how do you see this?
Van Horn has his warehouse at the docks. The materials I need are very heavy. You must ask Sucrus to take his boys. One more thing. The crates I need will smell of ammonia.
Vale, joder, pues esta va a ser un poco larga al final. Quiero empezar a seguir el pack. Y muchachos. Vale.
Greetings.
Oh, Garrett. How are things?
Hattori's got a job for us.
Great. I was starting to get bored.
Wants us to borrow a few crates from Ernst Van Horn's warehouse. They'll smell of ammonia.
Sounds doable. I know where Van Horn stores his goods. The boys and I will go there, look around. Meet us near the Sturgeon.
Fine. When?
After dark, of course. See you there.
Vale. Es por el día 1, pero igualmente ya puedo ir. Pues está aquí al lado, suerte también, ¿sabes? Vale. A ver, este es el herrero aquel. Vale. Este es el herrero que no podía comprarle cosas porque no le había hecho esto. Vale. Al anochecer. Creo que ya no se puede porque...
All right. We know all we need to know. Just one guard at the entrance.
I'll take care of him.
Thought you might. Me nose ain't all that sensitive. I'll not find the right crates, so you gotta mark them with chalk. We'll get a cart in the meantime.
Fine. What do I do when I'm done?
Just leave the warehouse. Then we'll go in.
Nosotros tenemos después, vale. Ah, no, el bueno es este, vale. Vale. A ver, por aquí. Por aquí. Marca algo. Empezamos. Cerrado, vale. Y por ahí puedo subir. Aquí una cuerda, ¿no? No sé cómo tengo que entrar ahí.
Wind's howling.
Por aquí.
What the hell? It's you! I know you! Mr. Dwarf, this is the thieving swindler I told you about. Are you following me, you scoundrel?
Ah, ploy nonsense. I knows him. It's Witcher Geralt. How goes it, Master Witcher?
A witcher? Well, it all makes sense now. Mr. Dwarf, do not listen to him. The bastard will curse us.
You trade heads with troll. A friend of Yap and Zigrin's a friend of mine. Now sod off or I'll lose my temper. Now!
Abracadabra, hocus pocus.
How goes it, Master Witcher? Anything specific you're looking for in Van Horn's warehouse?
Yap Zigrin sends his regards.
By Rune Durin, just don't nick everything. And hurry, get it done while I'm in the privy.
Where are those crafting supplies?
Cerveza paso a cogerla ya, ¿sabes?
Does stink of ammonia. Must be it. That'd be it. Gotta signal them now.
Have you any idea?
¿Quién me está llamando?
Aye, Garrett. It's the bloke Atari told us about. Brother who sleeps in Cleveland or something.
Secret. Why are you here? With the sorcerer. Oh, I see. That is one hell of a gesture.
Hattori sent you. That blooming Lord Hugh will be sorry his mother didn't strangle him with his navel string. But first, we'll feed you to the crabs.
Hands off my brother-in-law, swine. Only I can thrash him. Understood?
Brother, let's mop the floor with these plowing Norlegs. Join us, Garrett. Adam.
Give him here, Sucrus.
Tweerside!
Damn, you're ugly.
We could conquer all Nilfgaard with this fighter. Sucrus, forgive me. I love you like a brother, you
Linda.
unkempt bugger. Friends?
Course, friends. What good has Beckering ever brought us?
Where's that Draka that hit me?
Don't mean to spoil your reunion, but what'll we do with Van Horn?
We'll take him to Skellige before he comes to. Won't be any more trouble to you. And maybe we'll try a new venture. But first we have to move these crates to Hattori's.
True. I ought to pay him a visit too.
Vale. Coronas. Coronas. Coronas, vale. ¿Esto qué es ahora, esta misión? Ah, sigue la misma aún, joder. Yo no sé quién me ha llamado. Un momento, chicos. 63. No sé qué número es. Que no conozco este número. Ya llamará si quiere otra vez. Vale. Algo acerca de la espada de Prometeo. Vale. Ha desbloqueado acceso a servicios, no sé qué. Hostia, no ha llegado, He bloqueado algo. Vale.
Long live it. I feel like puking up.
Greetings, Ipierre.
Geralt, you return safe and sound.
I do. You doing all right?
Never better. Once Van Horn had finally left, Cleaver lost interest in swordsmiths. I can forge swords again without fear of my workshop going up in flames.
Glad to hear it.
You've no notion how glad I am. Have no need of sucrus anymore, and can devote myself to what I truly love. I thank you, Witcher.
So now can you craft me something extraordinary?
Naturally. It is what we agreed. Give me a few days, then come by for your new sword.
Vale. Más tarde para ver si he terminado. Vea...
The thinking customer will see right away I've got the best deals this summer.
Vale, ya tengo a ese que ya puedo ir. Entonces ahora directamente... puedo hacer esta misión. Y de las nuevas.
Your kind spreads disease. Defeat isn't a desert.
Vale. Yo no sé qué coño me he llamado, tío. Vale, este es el nuevo sitio que se ve muy guay, la verdad. Vale, está hiper lejos, ¿no? A ver, mapa. Coño. Y tan lejos. Joder. Primero voy a ir a este cartel. Vale. Voy a ir a ese cartel. Dame el caballito. No, mola en verdad. Y se ve como un castillo allí, ¿no? Joder, está guay. A ver. Vamos a ir un momento a ese sitio. Joder, qué guapo se ve. A ver qué hay aquí.
Not so fast, Roach.
Vale, esto es como un pueblo. Qué guapo, ¿no? Posada de no sé qué. Vale, el tablón, lo que voy a hacer es el tablón, porque estas son misiones secundarias y las nuevas, ¿sabes?
Ducal clerks looking for help. Could be
No
good
lo
coin
vas
to
a
be made.
descubrir, vale. Deber. O sea.
Eat, drink, and loosen your pockets, for you are in too small.
Don't crowd around.
Ahora mira un momento las misiones, pues está saliendo
Run, Roach.
un montón de misiones secundarias. Sí, de las cartas no veas, yo estoy con las cartas esas. Que no veas. Usa tu sentido de brujo para explorar la orilla del río. Vale, a ver, mira un momento, una cosa. Aquí ves, tengo misiones de estas. Ve, aquí tengo secundarias ya. 38, 37, 46, ¿sabes? Se pide un montón. Normalmente, bueno. A ver, hacer este, que sé por dónde voy. Más o menos nivel, no muy alto.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
Para explorar la orilla del río. Mira aquí.
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal
Vamos
guard
donde
clearly.
fuera.
Let's see where they went.
Vale.
Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
¿Esto qué coño es?
Got gas.
Hostia.
Careful.
Hostia, eran un montón. Ah, mira, hay uno ayudándome, menos mal. Hostia, cómo ha petado. A ver, voy a ponerme esto. Voy a poner un poco de vida. ¡Hola! ¿Cómo funden? Me mata, tío, me mata. No quiero que pete, ¿sabes? A petar, míralo como peta, joder.
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
Está chévere este. Vale, a ver si puedo registrar por aquí o algo. Esto porque sale examinar.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Examinar.
Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free.
Vale.
Gonna dive in. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
¿Por qué se queda esto así, no?
Look at the rut. Guardsmen left this site by boat recently, probably to transport the body somewhere.
Usa tu sentido de brujo para explorar la red de busca pistas de guardias que han podido pasar por el... Vale. Ah, mira aquí. Jarrón. Ahí abajo algo. A ver, saquear una botella. Vale, ahí hay algo. A ver, mira un momento esto. Vale. Sube.
The kerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Be nice to know where they took the corpse.
Vamos a un poco más de vida. Y nada.
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the
¿Está bien?
which direction they took. We should ask there.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions, no matter the odds. Fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
Knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
Venga. Qué lento,
Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive. A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
What? With no lads brave enough? Of course we have. But bravery's not enough against the beast. These dark powers.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pâté?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac-Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac-Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac-Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Rassel's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Rossel's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret. The Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Rossel now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Rossel he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one draw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have defined that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Ya voy. Nada para el visto de Santa Lucía, pero... Ahí me ha llamado un número que no sé cuál es. Ah, sí. No, ven aquí. Vale. Joder. Vale, iré a examinar el
Thanks for
cadáver.
the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with?
No,
Oh,
el
yeah.
móvil ahí
Duty
está
of some
aplastando,
sort calls.
Some sort. Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Vale.
Did chasing down witches make you go
Watch those hands.
Me encanta, sí.
What's new, Silverlocks? Looking for diversion?
Watch those hands.
Me viene encantando así.
Witches make you go grey?
La 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 la.
El gato.
Sounds of a fight. Have to hurry.
¿Qué es eso?
Damn it. Killer must still be here.
Busca el cadáver de la víctima vestido de... Lo mató de un solo golpe. Vale.
Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like, except for long fangs. Busted ribs, blood from the ears. Took a solid hit. Massacred by a vampire. Not an Ekimara though, or a Fletter. Ruxa, gotta be. In the cellar, gotta be.
Voy a mirar, hay que entrar ahí abajo, vale, pero yo voy a mirar. Este momento el inventario. A ver si las armas son más fuertes o no. O no. Un pelín más fuerte es esta, pero es que no tiene nada. Igual que esta, un pelín más fuerte, pero no. Para vender. En un momento, y puedo llevar 59, 52, 90, o sea, está bien. No. Vamos a bajar aquí abajo. Pero sangre esto, tío. Lee la entrada del bestiario de la...
Footprints. Small bare feet. Lead deeper into the
Lee la entrada bestiario de las láminas para preparar para el combate. ¿Dónde se lee eso? Lee la entrada. O sea, no entiendo.
Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart. Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart. River Muck carried the body in his cart. Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart. Claw wounds from 5 separate claws. Spread of a small human hand.
Lee la entrada, espérate. ¿Dónde se quiere la entrada o algo? Yo qué sé. No, que no hay nada, tío. Pues nada, tío. Sinceramente, si no...
Hurled against the wall with great force.
Hay algo por aquí. De momento no hay nada.
Used this to batter down the grate. Took a lot of strength to batter this down.
Hostia.
You. Saw you at the inn. I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood.
Hostia.
We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
I cannot let you leave.
Hostia. Tío. Me va a matar, tío. Ponte vida, recupérate vida, vamos a tope, porque... Joder. Dios. Tengo 4 puntos de esto. Tendría que mejorar el poder, que es este, el Heart, ¿no? O algo así. Ahora no sé cuál es el fuego, tío, espérate. Heart, vale, Heart. Heart. Buah, me van a joder. Es el Heart, tío. A ver, Heart. Vale. Pues nada, tío. Lo hemos jodido, lo hemos matado, pero vamos, del tirón. Joder. Me mató. Me ha costado tela, o sea, esto me va a costar tela. Al menos ahora se ve, pero de otra manera no se ve, tío. O sea, no sé cómo. cojones hacerlo. Mejor así sin luz porque si no... Ah, no. No le estoy dando, ¿eh? A ver si le he dado. Vale, vale, vale. Dios. No me jodas, tío. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Mírala, mírala. Está por aquí. Lo puedo hacer, lo puedo hacer. Está casi muerto ya. Hostia, se me quita un montón, tío. Joder. El libro de la vida. No, 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 no. No me jodas, no me jodas. No. No, no, tío, está un toque. Mira. Ahí está. Ahí está, joder. Se puso fea, tío, cuando... Joder. O sea, algo por aquí.
Stinks.
Qué asco.
Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. The creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing. Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something. So, murderer was
se ha llevado la mano,
monster,
muy bien.
but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Vale. Ya podemos salir de aquí. La antorcha. Vale. No está muy lejos. sea, mira qué guapo, o sea, yo lo topé bien. Son flores que puedo coger o no. Eso. Aquí sí que hay flores para coger, ¿no? Estoy marcando estas.
Pick and choose while I've the inclination. Once I close this shambles down, you won't see me.
Who do my eyes spy for course? Where have your turn?
Vale, pues aquí lo vamos a dejar, ¿vale? Si es hora de esperar otro directo, voy a hacer un pequeño descanso. Y nos vemos. Y este pack mola mucho porque mira, el castillo allí. Ah, no sé qué de la duquesa. No sé, tiene muy buena pinta. Tengo un gigante también, ahora no sé. Me mola, me mola. Herrero, ¿vale? Entonces. Herrero. Herrero. Bueno, no puedo hablar con él, ¿no? Con esto. Herrero, también es herrero.
Ah, a professional. I like to trade with your kind. You actually appreciate quality workmanship.
¿Qué fabricas una? Vale, que vendes.
What have you got there?
Primero voy a vender esto. Vale, esto y esto. Y todo esto lo tiene más bajo, o sea. Una amarilla. Una por monstruos, una por 1 de 10. Más fuerte la que tengo. Esto es lo que acabo de vender, o sea que... ¿Esto qué era? Para después lo miro, no sé lo que es. Esto lo voy a vender también, ¿sabes? Lo metemos un poquito. Vale, artesanería, reparar. Tengo bastante dinero, un poquito. Esta joya, o sea, reparar todos los objetos que llevo. Directamente. Adiós.
So long.
Vale, y vamos a mirar lo que trae el otro. Dalmero.
Armor chromed and greft or fluted, whatever your heart's desire.
Let's see what you got in stock.
O sea, estas sí que son más altas, pero valen un pastón, tío. Nivel 38, este nivel 38, pero vale mucho más. Pero el peso es mucho más alto, ¿no? No pesan tanto, son estas, 1,49, y esta pesa menos aún. Eso es más fuerte. Hostia, silla de montar, ¿no? A ver. Esto sí que... Esta también es buena, tío. También es buena, sí. Y esto también, joder. Sí, para guardar objetos, o sea, lleva mucho más, tío. 110, ¿sabes? Gol, 90. Eso me lo pillo. Sin pensarlo. 90. 90. ¿Cuál cojo? A ver. 90, pues este, ¿no? Sí. Y esto es para asustarse. 60, 60, 60, 60. Vale. Entonces ahora cojo inventario. Y le voy a poner pues eso. Esto sobre todo, ¿vale? Para llevar más. Si voy a montar, mucho más texto y esto. O sea, estas tres cosas ya las puedo vender. Vale. Esas tres cosas ya las puedo vender directamente. Se las voy a vender.
Abercrombie.
Let's see what you got in stock.
Ahí está. Vale. Ya tengo el caballo de tope de bien. Y encima puedo llevar muchas más cosas. Ahora te puedo llevar muchas más cosas. Que bien. 170 es bastante, Joder. Que sí es bastante. Y que esto... Yo llevo un trofeo ahí, ¿no? ¿Cuál llevo? Sí, llevo este. Corona del rey de los... Ah, vale, es la que gané antes. Vale, está bien. Está bien así. Ah, vale, esto de comida. Entero, vamos. Bueno, y aquí pues lo vamos a dejar. Este tiene que ser algo de lucha o no sé qué coño es. Pero ahora está muy bien. Aquel castillo me molaría, ¿sabes? Un castillo, tío, de arriba. Bueno, un saludo a todos y hasta la próxima.